Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction. Thank you for joining me for yet another reaction video. We're going to be going over Vacant Voice's newest song, Detachment. This one features Rory Rodriguez of the band Dayseeker. Very excited to check this out. I also checked out Roscoe's, which is their other song. Roscoe's Violent Dreams, I believe, is the name of the song. So very excited to get into this one. I love the boys in Vacant Voice. If you haven't checked out our interview, I'll leave a link for that along with the reaction video for their previous song too. But without further ado, let's get into this bad boy because I am super stoked. So let's give it a listen. Definitely like more on the metalcore side of things. Ooh, like this section. Oh, this is sick. Sick instrumental part. All right.
I know there's no escape. Seal my fate. My trauma won't be erased. I lose my sense of myself. 'Cause every day is hell. If nothing lasts forever, then I will drown in the well.
Grateful
All right, guys. So that was Vacant Voice's new song, Detachment. This one features Rory Rodriguez of the band Dayseeker. This one, wow, what a 180 in terms of sound. Their previous song, Roscoe's, feels like a little bit more post-hardcore-y. There was a lot more singing with Michael, my man. Which I think is something that I really enjoyed about the last song. However, I like that they're dipping their toes into like heavier end of the pool. I remember when I spoke to them in the interview, they were just saying how like this album kind of covers a lot of those bases, and this one seems to be a little bit more on the heavier end of the scale, which your boy won't complain about. I love a good heavy song. However, I think this song is really just kind of a great showcase of what Brad can do as a vocalist. He has this great kind of tone to him. But I really enjoyed the kind of almost like spoken word parts in that verse. I thought that was really tight. I hope that he's able to do it a little bit more in some upcoming releases off their new album that they're going to be dropping soon. But I do feel like it's a good mix of everything. It's got kind of like those really kind of great like metalcore, like dissonant kind of chords going on. There's some really big like breakdown drop kind of parts. It has this kind of like dark ethereal nature to it. I also do appreciate that I'm pretty sure Rory did some vocals in the chorus where Brad's doing some of the screaming. It just sounds like him, and if it's not and it's Mike, then God, Mike's vocals sound very close to Rory's, which is great because he's a fantastic vocalist. I think Rory was a great fit, especially in that sort of bridge portion of the song, and just kind of adds this sort of sadness and just kind of like etherealness that you come to love about what Rory does. He's one of my favorite vocalists, so just to have him feature on a song like this just almost feels like pulling the curtain back a little bit on Dayseeker. Just because I know previously with some of their older albums they used to write a lot more heavier stuff. Not that I don't like the new stuff at all. I think it's just as enjoyable as the old stuff, though I might be a little bit biased because I do love the old stuff a lot. But I appreciate their evolution as a band, so I don't want to just knock them and drag them through the mud because that's not fair to them. But this kind of harkens back to those older times where, Rory did some of those heavier songs. Definitely kind of reminds me of something off of maybe Origin, in terms of like the vocals and kind of musicality of the song. So if you are into like older Dayseeker, then and you've been kind of craving a song like this is something you should be listening to, certainly, because I think it's gonna fill that need a little bit, which is really nice. It would have been really cool if Rory broke out some screaming, but his clean vocals will have to do, and we'll take it we'll take it like a champ because I love his cleans just as much. As well as that, the musicality, I think another big focus of the song is the instrumentation of it. I do feel like this gives a moment for the band to kind of do a moment to speak for themselves and be a little bit more creative in that end of things. So I like the fact that the song doesn't always or particularly focus heavily on just the vocals. I like the fact that this song has a really great instrumentation to back it as well, while on top of that making some really great vocal lines as well too. So it's a good mix of both, and I think it is an interesting second single. It does kind of make me think how large and how varied of a range this album is going to be, just based off of this song and Roscoe's. There's so much of a difference in the way that the songs kind of sound. This one again being more heavier, Roscoe's being more closer to like post-hardcore, kind of like alt sort of stuff, which is also still really good, but definitely in a different sort of wheelhouse. So love that for them. I think it really does set them apart. But I would love to hear something that's kind of like in the middle of those two, kind of has elements of post-hardcore, kind of have elements of metalcore as well, and I'd be curious to see where they're at in regards to that. But would love to know what your thoughts are on Detachment. I will leave links to go check out Vacant Voice if you haven't already, and then you should also drop your thoughts on the track Detachment down in the comment section below. Would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the track. I think it's really solid, and it only makes me want to listen to what they have coming out next, so I can be stoked to hear just what new stuff and new sounds they're able to come up with. So really excited, and I think you should be too as well. So please go check out Vacant Voice. If you enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It does go a long way. If you know, find yourself liking these videos, there's probably a pretty good chance you'll like some of the other stuff that I do here on YouTube. So if you could do me a favor and also watch that, that would be real sick. So thank you for watching. Hope to catch you in the next video. We'll be talking with you soon. Peace.